Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fern Valley Farms Beekeeping Channel. My name is Vince, and welcome. I'm going to show you a really quick shoot from the hip video, I like to call these things, on what a feeding frenzy looks like on a beautiful day. I've got the open feeders going. Let me show you this. It's beautiful out, the sun's out. Let me just show you the hives here really quick. There's hive top feeders on them. They all got hive top feeders. You can see the bees are all out. But what I want to show you here, you probably won't be able to pick it up on the camera. And I'm going to walk this way. Let's see if this is going to show up. The bees are going from here. I've got my hive top feeders out here behind my barn. So we're going to walk this way. My pollen sub feeders are right there. They're not touching that yet. There's still stuff out. If they're not in there, that means they're not. There's enough pollen out still for them to bring it in. You probably can't pick this up on the camera, but the bees are going from over here all the way over here. The closer I get, you'll see this. You can see them going straight towards the open feeders and then coming back. It's really kind of neat to watch. I'm just hoping to stay away from my neighbors. If not, I'm going to piss everybody off. I'm going to show you this really quick here. We're going to walk up here. The closer I get, got a duck underneath the hot wire. The closer I get, you should be able to pick this up. Hopefully the sun's not too bright. Try and keep this out of the sun if I can. So you can see how far away I am. The bees are way over there. It's amazing how they find this stuff. And I even left a couple of buckets that I had yesterday out front that I thought I had dumped some water in. Well, there was all kind of bees up front. If you could see this, I'm trying to keep this out of the sun. Hopefully this is a good video. Getting some shade here. This is what, let's see if you can pick this up. See all the bees? They're all coming up here. These will be empty by this afternoon or by tonight. See this? I got these out here behind my barn. I've got my door open to my arena. I'm gonna have to shut this tomorrow. There's bees in there too. Fortunately, none of my customers are here, which they probably wouldn't care, but I don't want all bees in the barn. But see this? These buckets is what was left from yesterday. And I brought them out front this morning just so I could wash them out. And I dumped water in it, but there was still sugar syrup evidently on the sides. There was all kinds of bees on the inside of those and up in the front. I don't want the bees up front, I want them back here. See this? And it's kind of interesting to watch. They come here, they fly over here. Let me put my camera down here for a minute. See what this looks like? See that? I throw the straw in there. This way they won't drown. They can crawl around on the straw and get down to the honey or the sugar syrup and then take it back to the hive. There's a couple of dead ones on top here. That was from last night. So they're going from here. They're going all the way down there. You probably can't see it from here. The hives are way out there, but it's kind of interesting to stand in between and watch them fly from down here to over here and then back. They're just going back and forth all day. I'm going to walk out to the street by my mailbox. I hope there's no bees out there. I don't want to irritate the neighbors. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like when your feeding frenzy is going on. They're not really doing much on the hive top feeders. It's like they almost prefer the open feeding. So what I'm going to wind up doing is anything in the hive tops that they're not touching, I'm just going to bring over here, dump them in here, and let them finish it off this way, and then I'm done feeding. Those hives should be pretty good. I'm going to pull apivar strips. I think in 2 weeks. I have to look to see when I put them in. Pull the apivar strip. When I pull the apivar strips, I have to take the top box off anyways to get to the bottom box, and I'll be able to feel the weight of those things. Like I've said in previous videos, if you're going to lift your box and it's like really, really heavy, you know you're doing good. I like mine 80, 85, 90 pounds, 80, 85, 90, 95 pounds going in the winter. And then, like I said, I'll put dry sugar on top. Sometime in December, we'll do a separate video on that. But this is what this looks like. And I've had previous comments of people, they say that they wouldn't go anywhere near these guys. As long as you just leave them alone, they're fine. I'm standing right here. Any of my new subscribers that are watching this, I'm standing right here amongst all this. And they're not bothering me. As long as you don't mess with them, they're okay. They're too worried about going in there and getting syrup. It'd be nice if I could put them even farther back there. Just hopefully they're not out by the road. If they're by my neighbors, they shouldn't be, because the syrup is back here. And if I put them back there even farther, which I might try and do in the spring, because last year in the spring I did hive top feeding, but they were all over by my neighbor's house. They were all looking for something. So I'm going to do open feeding next spring instead of the hive top, just to keep them away from the neighbor's house until things start to bloom. So they weren't too irritating. My neighbors were okay with it, but who wants a whole load of bees in their yard, right? And they shouldn't be over there because the syrup is over here. So anyways, I just wanted to show you what this looks like. This will probably be empty. Let's see how much this weighs. Let me see. If I lift this, there's still a lot of syrup in them. Yeah, there's still a bunch of syrup in there. I bet you by tonight, I come out here tomorrow morning, I bet a couple of these totes will be empty. And I've got a few more buckets out by the hives. I'll bring those up here, dump them in here, and be done with it. And if they don't finish what's in the hive top feeders, I'll pull those out, dump those in buckets, bring them up here, let them finish it off that way, and then we're done for the year. So anyways, just a quick little video on what the open feeding looks like when I just call it a feeding frenzy. It's kind of like going to a buffet, right? And everybody's just getting all their food. So anyways, that's all I want to say. I just wanted to show you this really fast. Especially some of my new subscribers. You guys all know who you are. I want to show you what this looks like. Some of the people that have never been around bees are pretty amazed by this. And like I said, I'm standing right here, right in the middle of all this, and they're not even bothering me. They are more worried about the syrup. Now, if I start going in there and messing with them, then I'll irritate them. So anyways, that's it. Just wanted to show a quick little video. They are flying from here. Let's see if I can pick this up. All the way down there and coming back. If you can see this on the camera here. I'm using my phone, so we'll see what it comes out like. Anyways, questions, comments, please leave them, and I will talk to you guys really quick in the next video. All right, bye.